So we have points in mathematics, and what points help us do is they help us visualize two variables that are, usually we want to investigate variables that go hand in hand. So in short, you got an x and a y number. And once you've plugged in an x and a y, then you've got yourself a point. Okay, so like this would be a point, -2 for x, 3 for the y variable. That's a point. And this video is about graphing those points. Okay, so if you draw an x and y axis like I just drew here, x is always the horizontal axis and y is always going straight up and down. And so you can count off for yourself a couple of units. X is positive as it moves to the right, and then it's negative as it moves to the left. Same thing with y. Y is positive as we move up, and then it's negative as we move down. And then it keeps going, right? So this point here, 1, 2, you go to 1 on the x-axis, 2 on the y-axis, and it's like Battleship. You see where they meet, and that's where you plot your point. -2, 3, you go to -2 on the x-axis, and then go to 3 on the y-axis, so those meet up right about here. Okay, and then so we also label these as grids too. Sorry, actually that's not the right word. What do we call it? Quadrants. There we go. The top right section, this section here, is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. It just goes counterclockwise. Why does it go counterclockwise? I don't know. But there's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are the 4 quadrants. If you ever have a point that lands right on one of the axes, it's not in any quadrant. Okay, so this point here is -2, 0. That's neither in quadrant 2 or quadrant 3 because it's right in the line. So we say it's not in any quadrant.